Hello, welcome back to another sketchbook tour. This is the sketchbook where I really started getting back into sketchbooks. The other ones were fun, but this is where I really started playing and just having the best time of my life. It has two finish dates, and I'm not sure which one is correct, but doesn't matter. This is a Canson graduate watercolor, and I used gouache, watercolor, marker, ink, acrylic, pastels, and I'm pretty sure I used also colored pencils. But yeah, the cover is so fun. I went wild with my Cricut, as you can see. Ooh, sleep too good. And yeah, I love space and, space. So I'm an astronaut, what can I say? But yeah, so I just themed it. Oh, hello kitty, hello Lily. So let's get into it. Excuse me, kitty. I just marked out all my information because this sketchbook doesn't leave my house anymore. I always make my first page usually be a mess because we're not afraid to make messes in our sketchbooks. And if you see me doing this one-handed, that is because I do not have a tripod. I'm not fancy yet, but I do plan on getting one so I can be more relaxed and comfortable doing these sketchbook tours. But that being said, let's see what we have over here. Ooh, some landscape studies, except for this one because I just wanted to paint flowers and I love poppies. But yeah, I like to make my pages pretty, but I mean, they're not perfect. There's a difference, and I think imperfect is prettier anyway. But yeah, here's an up close look at it. I love this one. I love this one so much, and it was done in Holbein acrylic gouache. Also, if you see my pajamas, we're not talking about it because I don't ever get out of my pajamas at home. So there we have it. I really love this one too, even though the pink from this showed up under my, I don't care. I really don't. It just looks like there's a pink moon and those exist. So, but I really love what this underpainting color did for this sky and how it warmed and kind of gave that really warm before a storm feel. You feel me? Kind of like how the red did on this painting I did using my own reference of a place just up the road from me that I took. So yeah, back into the sketchbook, we turn the page and we have little cute Vangies. I think these were done in watercolor ink and a calligraphy brush pen. Seneke, I think is the brand. I'm not sure if I'm even saying that correctly because I'm just a little hillbilly. I'm just a girl. But I will try better in the future if I said it wrong. But yeah, we have a little turnip and some corn, a little bit of cabbage, and another turnip. I just love them. They're so cute. And on this page, I was trying to draw my pets. I was going to ink it, but I decided whatever. I didn't want to. There's a picture of Rosie. Rosie is in the beginning, and I will mark her where she is because you all requested to meet Rosie. And yeah, just some stuff from Blackberry Winter and the stuff that I was dreaming about having after it was over that I did not get to get because by the time I got to all the blackberries, they were picked off by birds, which is fine. It's fine. Next year, I'm hoping for better because I took some and put them other places. So yeah, that I can get to easier without having to go in the woods to get them. But yeah, I really wanted some jam and some ice cream, but next year. Here is a little self-portrait, little cartoony self-portrait that I did in watercolor and watercolor inks. I think the whole thing is done in those. My cat is going to sit here loyally, I guess, which is fine. That's Lily. She can be a B word most of the time, but that's fine also. Sometimes she really gets on my nerves. I think here I was just doodling. I had a character in Warcraft, and I just was trying to figure her out and what she wore and her weapon and what her little bag and stuff looked like. And over here we have more blackberries and some potatoes and a little sky down here. I don't know what that says, honestly. I don't remember. It was a note I wrote to myself. I think it was to check on a friend again. Here we have some play with Tombow markers. Just trying to figure out, I want to do some bookmarks, and was planning a print that I'm still going to go back and do, probably in Tombow markers, just like it is right here, just on a actual 5x7 piece of watercolor paper. This one I would love to do too, but it would probably be just a sketchbook piece. I'm not sure. Still want to do some bookmarks, and this one says, if you don't fuck with politics, you don't have friends politics fucks with. Love it. Love it. Absolutely love it. Books are political, especially spicy ones. Apparently didn't like this one, so I just X'd it out completely. And just, some lily pads on water, because I like drawing those too. Space is cool, but don't forget to take care of the earth is also a banger, if you ask me. Art is political. Yes, even yours. Even if you think that it's just drawing a friggin' mermaid or whatever, your art is political. Your right to create and have free expression, it's political. So better start getting involved, if you ask me. Here is just a play page. I drew these little girls just kind of opposing their colors, and I love them so much. They're so cute. I would like to make her a print and her a print. So that's something I'm looking to do. And I love to paint roses. So I came over here and painted some roses. And I really do love them. Again, this is just me playing with some acrylic gouache to try to get used to it, try to learn the medium, see how I wanted it to look in my style. I think these are Tombow markers and the calligraphy brush pen again. I think I just went straight, except for this one. No, this one's got a sketch underneath it. Oh, they both do. I thought I went straight in with ink, but apparently I wasn't as brave there as I am now. Just trash page. Just needed to get color on paper. And I was feeling really angry that day, I remember it, so I used a lot of red. And I just wanted to see how minimal I could be with my acrylic markers to do shadow and light, and I like it. It's fine. It's not my best, but it's okay. Over here, just experimenting with colors, and then I took the color wheel and I layered, and I'll show you CMY painting. It's just cerulean, magenta, and yellow layered over top of each other. Didn't mix them, layered them. I think I mixed the green actually, but I did layer them. And here is indigo, lemon yellow, and crimson red painting. I did mix these. I mixed these colors. And this was done with Kuretake Gansai Tambi watercolor. Also, whoa, let's slow down. I realize I'm talking really fast. Don't know why. But these are flowers that I got for Mother's Day, and it's the little things to be known as to be loved. These are my favorite colors, purple, yellow, and white. Love, 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 love. They lasted forever, and I was so tickled that they did. I had to draw them. Moved me to tears. It was just such a simple gesture, but it meant so damn much. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Here we have doodle page. We are just getting started, and freedom and liberty for all. That means everybody. Everybody. Nobody's free until we're all free, guys. That's just period, point blank and simple. And just doodling some clover flowers, seeing how I could stylize them and all that good jazz, and just making marks for the sake of making marks. I told you I had fun in this book. I did not hold back at all, and I wish, I'm kind of in a rut right now where I want everything to be perfect, but I'm slowly feeling myself coming out of it, and I'm just going to get back to having this kind of fun, because that's when stuff turns out the best, if you ask me. Here I just scribbled some shapes on paper to try out some new markers my kids got me for Mother's Day, and because they know me, I would rather have art supplies than any piece of jewelry or perfume or purse or shoes or what have you. Give me art supplies. I don't care how cheap they are. I don't care how much they costed. If they're fucking $5 markers from the dollar store, I'm tickled with them, because I just love to experiment with new things, and sometimes you can get some really cool results with cheap supplies. I think these were King Art from Walmart. I'm not sure, but I think that's what they are. Water brush markers, and I had a ball with them, as you can tell. I'm back to talking fast again. Here is just some abstract art that I messed around with. I do these when I'm feeling particularly stuck, or I'm having a bad day and I just need to shut my brain off. And I just make these random shapes and patterns in random colors. And by the end of it, I usually feel a whole lot better. Oh, I love this. This is one of my favorites, and I will get you closer to take a better look, but I just wanted it to be warm and gentle and whimsical, and I think I achieved that here. It's done in a Holbein acrylic gouache as well. It's just student grade, so it's not the best, but it serves my purposes for my sketchbook. I don't particularly care about the cost of the supplies for them, like I said before, but I really love this page. It's my favorite thing, and I wish I had this on my wall. Oh, I love it so dearly. It's so warm and cozy, and then you got your little spot of light here and all the little sparkly dews coming up out of the plants. Love them. Just love it. Here is where we went to the Trivium and Bullet for My Valentine. I was planning to draw the bands, just like a black silhouette of a stage with them playing. I did not, but these are our bracelets, or at least my bracelet. And then I got some Ardex. This is when I got them. The Ardex. Oops, there's my finger. Sorry. The Ardex SimTap markers. They're okay. I wouldn't buy them again, but the coverage is good and all that, but it's just the fact of having to shake and press and press. Not for me. I'm just going to get the free-flowing ones next time when I get them. But yeah, this is probably one of the first pieces I did with them, because this was Holbein acrylic gouache. But yeah, this is, really love it. Just absolutely love it. Here was just a play page. I missed my alcohol markers, and I wanted to just play with them. And this is important. Protect the dolls, no exceptions. Don't forget to dance. Just in moments of crisis or political unrest or civil unrest, it is important that you remember your joy. You are allowed to take joy in things. We do not give the power of our joy over to the oppressor. You don't get to do that, because if you do that, then we lose, and we cannot afford to lose. So stay joyful, keep dancing, and whatever it is that brings your joy, as long as it doesn't harm anyone else, please take part in it as much as possible. Please, please, please. Just another play page. I was feeling stormy and down probably, so I painted a stormy and down sea with a little lighthouse to show that there's still hope even in those times. Because I'm a major person, like, you will take everything from me, but you will not take my hope for a better tomorrow and a better world. Just playing. More playing with inks and mixing media. This is Holbein acrylic wash and watercolor ink. Also, if you hear a guitar in the background, that is my child. He loves to play music, loves it. That was for my nieces, so keep that there. Just playing, and I was listening to Ghost at the time. And I did this little illustration using blues and reds only. I think it was indigo and don't know what the red is, but it's one of my favorites. Carmine, maybe. Maybe? No, it's not carmine. I don't think so. But anyway, it's just orangey, fiery red. So I was like, yeah, this feels right. So that's what I did. More play. Ooh, don't know if I need to cover that up or not. I probably will. She's naked. But yeah, more play. Just scribbling, obviously. But scribbling is so fun. This is just colored pencil scribbles. Just putting color on the paper and putting other stuff. Whoop. I'm going to have to pause this, turn the page. Yeah, I don't want my video to be taken down, even though it's, tasteful. Chicken life. Decided to use my Tombos to draw a chicken, and it was very fun. And what the fuck? Oh, that says corn. I cannot read my own writing sometimes. Sorry, guys. We were growing corn and onions and had a little garden this year. Didn't get much out of it because it flooded. Hooray! For us, but we're going to move it to a better spot so it doesn't get flooded next year. We've already got that spot ready. Here is me just trying to figure out my character Ren. She was in the last video, a little brief glance. And then here's just me taking the brush pen to paper and seeing what came out. And this is what did. It's not perfect. It's not even pretty, but whatever. We don't care. Not in my sketchbook. Here's some more planning. I love Sleep Token, and I was just planning a little comic based on my personal traumas that I've overcame, and the song that even in Arcadia, which the basis that I got from the song for me personally was, even though I'm at peace with what I've been through and what I've done, and in my life, that those parts of me, those dark parts of me, the depression, the anxiety, will still walk with me regardless. And I just have to learn to accept them, that even in my state of peace, that will follow me wherever I go. And this song was just so important to me. Love this. Love this. Love this. I used my little character, Emmy, to be in this little comic, and like her, she's like a folk hero kind of tiefling type girl, and if you play D&D, you know what a tiefling is. And this is her inner demon, basically, that she has to battle consistently, her shadow self that she's constantly at war with. But then she does some healing, and she learns to walk hand in hand with her shadow self. And that she is not complete without it, even though that she has to really take care of herself to keep it from overtaking her. She knows that in some times she does need that shadow self. And that shadow self is what helped her survive through so much shit. So that's what this is all about. Here is more play with Tombow. I did this not on site, but after we made a little stop in the woods. And this is the drawing I did on site at a little pond we visit often. And here is just some quick, probably 5 to 10 minute, maybe 15 minute. I know this was no more than 3 to 5 minutes. Gouache paintings that I did from imagination, and I think they look great. This looks like a doorway to another world. Maybe I'll revisit the idea and put it on canvas. Who knows? Oh yeah, and here is a character that I made in Warcraft, my night elf monk, Anna Murray. Yeah, and here's just her prayer because she's a devout devotee of Elune. If you play World of Warcraft, you know what that is. I do not have time to explain it. Oh wow, yeah, here's a banger. Red, White, and Foolish. Yeah, everything I stand by it. That's not something that you like. Like I said, you don't have to announce your departure. But yeah, Red, White, and Foolish. And we are now to the last page, and it's always a swatch page for me. I think it's the last page, yeah. Just all the stuff that I had at my disposal to put in my book, from highlighters, chrome marker, ink, the Gansai Tambi, the acrylic gouache, Artist Loft watercolor set, just something cheap, Prismacolor pencils. And then here we have all of my Tombos I had at the time. I do have way more than this now because I try to buy them individually when I can. Even though it's a little bit more expensive, it's cheaper for me in the long run because I only buy like 1 or 2 at a time, and more doable for me. But let's see. Oh, here's some loose leaf things. I forgot about them. I should probably show those, shouldn't I? I think this is just the watercolor paper, and I was trying to do portraits with my acrylic markers. It's okay. That's all I'll say. This, I think it's Daniel Smith watercolor paper. Maybe not Daniel Smith. No, not Daniel Smith. I don't know. But it's 100% cotton, and I really liked it. It came in a little book like a watercolor block. This is a lighthouse because I love them. I'm terribly afraid of deep water in the sea, but I also love it at the same time, so here we are, me drawing lighthouses. But I really do like this painting. It's very scribbly, very fun. I did this actually in 2024, but I keep it in here, and it's a drawing of my son when he was like, I want to say 4 or 5, and it was just an updated version. This is acrylic markers on that watercolor paper, and this is a tree that I do all the time because I saw it where we go riding our ATVs at, and it had roses all around it, and it's been my favorite tree forever, and I hope to see it in bloom again in the spring. This one, I was just experimenting with watercolors and people. I fucking hate it. I was trying to draw my sister, and it looks nothing like her. And I'm sorry, sister. I tried. This is my Wilbur, my little Frenchie. As you can see, I'm very happy with it. It doesn't look a thing like him either, but it's still very cute. And it has some fruit on the back of it. And I think that is all of them because I made this into like a little folder. But yeah, loose leaf, and it's got a clover back here because I love clover. I'm not sure what the back. Oh yeah, we do have a cute little back. Cricket again. Create, inspire, and hope. Just make something. Like, I don't care if your art is furry corn. Just draw. Just draw something. Make it. Just make something. Every piece of art in this world is important. Unless it's racist or like, you know, propaganda. Obviously. But true art will last through the ages. It just will. Like I said, doesn't matter if that's furry corn or, you know, the most profound piece that describes the times we're living in. Real art will last through the ages, so please, for the love of God, just make something, and that is what I'm going to leave you with. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.